Cheers. Ah. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. What's going on, guys? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing bloody fantastic. Anyway, guys, lots to talk about today. As always. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you're doing bloody fantastic. Let me just get the chat open, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Well, I must say, it was a very, very good day. It was half productive, half lazy. So, yeah. So, work was pretty good. We had about 42,000 last night, so not too bad. You know, it's starting to get busier. Like I said, it always does. It always does. It always picks up right after Halloween, going into Thanksgiving, and then around Christmas time. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh my lord! It's gonna get busy. Or well, it's gonna get busier. Today's thumbnail, I decided on some mashed potatoes and gravy, you know, because you cannot do the Thanksgiving season without some mashed potatoes and gravy. So, healthy snack, got some grapes, and then I just wasn't in the coffee mood, so I got some water. Anyway, today's topics are, I have been enjoying some Buck Rodgers, so I'm going to review. I did some research on it. Basically, the very first episode is a movie. Buck Rodgers was a movie, and the movie did so well that it went into the television series. So I'm going to review the pilot movie, and I found it. I found it on my app. I haven't reviewed it yet on my app, but I will. And so we're going to review this. But they only had 2 seasons for some reason. So I guess it started off fantastic, and then either they lost their budget or something happened. I'm going to find that out. I'm going to look it up on Google and read it to you guys. But something happened. But it only lasted, that's right, 2 episodes. Not 2 episodes, 2 seasons. It only lasted 2 seasons. 1, 2. So there we are. So that's kind of sad, you know, because I'm telling you, if you guys have never seen the pilot movie of Buck Rodgers, oh my lord, you're missing out. You're missing out. It was so good. I watched it before I went to work last night, and then when I got off of work, I had a little nap, and then I've watched a couple episodes before this stream. Fears is on the 4th episode. It's so good. I'm going to try and finish the entire series before I go on my trip home to Missouri to visit all my family. So yeah. So we're gonna review the pilot movie episode, and then we're gonna talk some Thanksgiving games. We're gonna talk some Thanksgiving food, traditional Thanksgiving food, and then we're gonna do the top 10 Roseanne episodes of season 6. That's right. All right. Let's do it. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. I think tonight I'm going to be watching Stephen King's The Stand. So I may watch a couple more episodes of Buck Rodgers, but I think I'm going to watch The Stand tonight. Because, one, I've never seen it. I looked up some information online, and it looks good. But I've never seen the trailer, so I'm going to watch the trailer today, react to it, and see what it's all about, because I have no clue. Bam! There we are. Not only have I never seen the trailer, but I've never even heard of the movie until I found it at Walmart. So anyway, those are all the topics for today. Let's open up the chat. Let's get rocking. Let's get rolling. All right, there we go. All right, the chat is open. The chat is live. We got 4 people watching. Nice. We got 1 like, 4 people watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, what should we start off with first? I think we should start off with the Buck Rodgers review. Because, I mean, I have been enjoying it, my friend. I really have. I'm on the 4th episode, going into the 5th episode, and I've been enjoying it. I really have. And I did some research. Apparently, the Buck Rodgers that I got, this one, is a remake because they initially made Buck Rodgers in the 1930s. And then they started filming this in 1979, and then it went into the 80s. So, I've never watched the 1930s movie or episodes or whatever it is. So let's just get it. Someone is giving me a bunch of laughs in the chat. That's right. Yo, Dr. Jenkins, what's up? He says, yes, I didn't miss the live. Listening to my boy Fears is like listening to raindrops and whale sounds, so smooth, so soothing. Wow. That is quite the compliment, my friend. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Wow, that's quite something to live up to. Whale sounds, raindrops. That's a lot of pressure, Dr. Jenkins, to live up to. But I shall do my very best, my friends. I really will. The sound of Fears' voice is so soothing. Just let all your inhibitions go away, all your stress go away, all the temptations of life just float away. Close your eyes. Such a soothing sound that is Fears' voice. Oh, yes. Eternal peace, eternal calm. Are you relaxed, Dr. Jenkins? I know Fears is relaxed. I'm starting to get tired myself. Anyway. So, yeah. But that is quite the compliment. That is quite the compliment, Dr. Jenkins, and I appreciate that. Anyway, back to Buck Rodgers. So I've never seen the 1930s version, and this is the first time I've been seeing the 1970/1980 version, because they started filming in 1979, and there was 2 seasons, so it went from 1979 into the 80s. So yeah, so let's just pull up some information real quick. Oh, hang on. Let's put Buck Rodgers over here. There we are. Here, I'll just do it like that. Let's just pull up some information on Buck Rodgers. Let's see here. All right, here we go. So this is what I found. So Buck Rodgers in the 25th century. That's right, Buck Rodgers in the 25th century TV show. So it started off as a pilot movie. And the movie did so good that it went into a TV series. And here's what the back says before I read what's on Google. So it says, 500 years into the future, one hero, an entire universe. Let the adventure begin. Blast off with the groundbreaking episode of the action-packed sci-fi adventure Buck Rodgers in the 25th century. Join legendary intergalactic crime fighters William Buck Rodgers and Colonel Wilma Deering as they lead the crew of the Starship Searcher against a galaxy of evil from the past, present, and faraway future, featuring phenomenal guest stars including Jamie Lee Curtis and others. Forget the past. There is only the future. Dun dun dun. That was intense. Really intense. But not super intense, just, a little bit intense. But anyway, I'm sold. The pilot movie was so good. Listen to this. Listen to this, you guys. Listen to this. Okay, here, let me just, let's see. Let me pull something up here. Yep. Right on, right on, right on, right on. As Matthew McConaughey would say. It says, let's see here. Buck Rodgers in the 25th century is an American sci-fi action-adventure television series. The series ran for 2 seasons between September 1979 and April 1981. So it started in the 70s, went into the 80s. So it said 2 seasons between September 1979 and April 1981 on NBC. The full feature-length pilot movie was a big theatrical success that spawned the TV show later. So I'm going to review the pilot episode that was really a movie. And the movie did so well that it spawned the rest of the series. So not only does Fears get the movie pilot in here, and the movie is I believe it's 2 hours long, because I watched that before I went to work, and then today, after I got a nap, I've been watching, some episodes, so it's pretty good. I've been enjoying it, and the pilot episode is fucking amazing. So yeah, it says the film and series was developed by Glenn Larson. Larson also created the legendary TV show that is Knight Rider. So Glenn Larson definitely has a great imagination, because he created Knight Rider. He created Airwolf. He created Airwolf, Knight Rider, Street Hawk. Buck Rodgers he created, and he created a couple of other television shows that are legendary. So yeah, I'm gonna find out. I wonder why it only lasted 2 series. I mean 2 seasons, because they start off hot. I mean the pilot episode is without a doubt. It's got everything, you guys. It's got action, adventure. It's got explosions, great actors, great sets. It's a very enjoyable movie, and the way they kind of explain Buck Rodgers, coming from the past, is really good. And yo, what's up, Visions? What's up, Visions? Vision says, "Wow, it's pretty exciting, Visions. It's pretty exciting. I've definitely been enjoying it. I'm on the 4th episode because I watched the pilot movie that's 2 hours long last night before work." Went to work, got off of work, had a nap, woke up, and then I'm on episode 4 now. I'm going to, because there's only 2 seasons, I'm going to try and get through all of this before I go on my trip to go visit my mom and my brother and everybody else. So, yeah. Yo, Lantern! He says coffee first. There's no coffee today, Lantern. I really wasn't in a coffee mood. I was in a water mood, buddy. It's still good. It's Perry sparkling water. It's pretty good. And I got some grapes. Anyway, back to Buck Rodgers. So, I'm going to find out right now why it only... I think what happened is they started hot. The first couple episodes are great. Now, I haven't watched season 2 yet. I'm on episode 4. I think what happened with most of those old television series, they spent a shitload of money on the pilot movie, they sold it, and then either their budget was cut or their budget was shrunk, and that's why it only lasted 2 seasons. I don't know that for sure, but let's look it up on Google. So I'm just going to write in, let's see here. Why did Buck Rodgers only last 2 seasons? And really, his full name is Commander William Buck Rodgers, because he, and they even said it in the future. They started filming in 1979, but in the pilot movie, really, Buck Rodgers, Commander William Buck Rodgers, is an astronaut. He works at NASA in the 1980s, and he's from 1987. So already they said it in the future. Then once his spacecraft malfunctions, Then he gets whisked away 500 years into the future, and he's cryogenically frozen, so he doesn't age. And they kind of keep it very vague. Like, his initial mission was to launch deep space probes to reach beyond our galaxy. And in real life, if they wanted to do this, they wouldn't just send one man up. They wouldn't just send one astronaut up. They would send many astronauts up. So you have to get past that. So it's kind of a little far-fetched. Oh, I dropped a grape. So, if they really wanted to explore space and launch deep space probes, right? They wouldn't just send one person or one astronaut. They would send at least 5 or 6 astronauts. You know, never in NASA's history have they ever sent. I believe they, like, even like when they even sent, like, when the first man orbited the Earth. I think they even sent, like, a monkey with him or something. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think they've ever just sent one astronaut up. But anyway, you have to get past that. And his initial mission was, he sent in his spacecraft to launch deep space probes. He launches them. So really the mission is a success. He launches the space probes, and basically something, they don't really tell what happens to his spacecraft. They just say a freak accident happens, and you see a bunch of, like, sparks fly. And initially what happens is there's some type of malfunction on his ship that cryogenically, his life support system not only freezes, but it also, so his life support, freezes and initially freezes him. And if anything goes wrong on his ship, it's supposed to immediately take him back to Earth. And initially, it does take him back to Earth. It just doesn't do it right away. So once he is cryogenically frozen, and once his life support is cryogenically frozen, he just sits out in space for 500 years, and then when it hits the 500-year mark, a ship from a different planet that has a princess aboard, her ship, she's like, well, what the hell is this ancient craft? He wakes up on this princess's ship, and this princess is like the ruler of another planet, not on Earth, and he's like, hello, I don't know where the fuck I am, who the hell are you? And then she's like, I'm Princess, I don't remember her name, I think it's Galatea, I think it's Princess Galatea or some shit like that. And he's like, excuse me, I don't know what the hell's going on. And they're like, and at first, Princess, I think her name's Galatea, I can't remember. I'll just say Princess because I can't remember her name. So, the Princess says, we need to send you back to Earth. So, he gets sent back to Earth, and then he has to basically prove to everybody on Earth who he is, what job he used to do, and he has to convince them, I'm not a spy, and basically the Earthlings are at war with this princess from a different planet, and he's like, I don't even know who the fuck that princess is, I have no idea, I just woke up on my spacecraft, and I looked at my measurements, and it says I'm 500 years in the future. So he goes from 1987 to 2491. That's the year that he wakes up in. And he's like, he goes, is this all a dream? And they're like, it's definitely not a dream. And I'll be honest, guys, the pilot is amazing. Would fears want to live in their version of the 25th century? Absolutely not. They don't really tell you what happened. They're very vague. But initially, a big global holocaust happened. They don't tell you if it's a nuclear holocaust. They don't tell you if it's radiation holocaust. It's just a massive holocaust has happened. A lot of people died. There's no more states. There's no more countries on Earth. There's just these little cities randomly on Earth that are protected by this big bubble like energy field. And there's one in where Buck Rodgers initially goes, because he's originally from the southeast side of Chicago. Southeast side of Chicago. And after he gets picked up by the princess is like, well, we'll send you back to Earth because we don't think you may be a spy, you may not be a spy, but we'll let the Earthlings take care of you. So he goes to this city. So there's no more states, no more countries on Earth. There's just random cities all around the Earth. And he goes to New Chicago, which I found very funny because when he goes exploring, he's like, listen, I got to find out what happened to my family. I got to find out what happened to my friends. He doesn't really find out much about his life. The only thing he finds out is when he explores southeast of Chicago. He goes out of New Chicago, the new city, and they're like, well, you better be careful because there's a lot of radiation out there. And he's like, I'll take a radiation mask. I'll be fine. And he goes out there, and he finds an old cemetery, and he finds out that his parents have died. So he's like, well, at least I found out a little bit about my past. But that's all he kind of really finds out. And then the southeast side of Chicago is in ruins. So the Holocaust has all these like scavengers running around trying to scavenge. It kind of reminded me, visions, a little bit of Escape from New York. A little bit. Because he's walking around and there's scavengers everywhere scavenging for food, scavenging stuff. And he's like, well, he goes, at least I knew a little bit about my past, but old Chicago is dead. Well, they save a little bit of it. They save the north and south and southwest part of Chicago. But the southeast side, where he's from, is in total ruins. And a robot accompanies him, and he's like, what happened? And he said basically a lot of mistakes were made, a lot of poor choices were made, a Holocaust happened, and a lot of people died. He goes, and then that's when the Earthlings made all these new cities, and they're trying to rebuild. They're trying to rebuild, and they have these supercomputers now in the 25th century that kind of help them build the cities. That's what I got from the pilot movie. And they're trying to rebuild and put back together the Earth from all the devastation. But he doesn't really find out a lot about the Holocaust. It's just, it was a Holocaust. So yeah. And in the pilot movie, they say that New Chicago is part of Chicago, what's left. So they save a little bit of Chicago, and then they also say south of Chicago. Well, what's south of Chicago? Missouri. So technically, in the 25th century, this is what I thought was funny, guys. New Chicago is half of what's left of Chicago, and then most of Missouri. Because when they show a map painting in the movie, the new Chicago city is like millions of people live in it, and it's like it's scavenged. It's like, not scavenge, the wrong word. It goes for miles and miles and miles and miles. So the city is huge. The city is huge. So I was like, well, that's kind of cool. So really the new Chicago is what's left of Chicago and pretty much all of Missouri. So technically, in the 25th century, downtown St. Louis and the rest of Missouri is part of New Chicago. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. And then initially he goes back after kind of like checking out what happened. And then a doctor kind of fills him in on the rest. But again, they keep it very vague. They never tell you what type of Holocaust really happened. So yeah. And then he ends up helping the Earthlings kind of win the war between the princess that is like ruler of another planet, and she's trying to take over what's left of the Earth. And then the Earthling is like, excuse me, you're not taking over our planet. There's already been enough devastation. You know, you're not taking what's left. We're trying to rebuild. So would I want to live in Buck Rodgers' 25th century? Some of it's nice, like the inside of the cities. The cities are nice. But besides that, the rest of it, outside the bubbled cities, it's pretty much a wasteland. Pretty much. Anyway, before I look up why it only had 2 seasons, I haven't read your guys' comments in a while, but I wanted to kind of explain what the movie's about. Because they did a pilot movie, which is like 2 hours, and that movie was fucking great. And I found it on the app. I found it on my movie app. And if you guys are interested, you should totally download this app right here. The Letterboxd app. It's amazing. Anytime I watch a movie, not only can you look it up, but it also finds other movies related. So I looked up, I'm like, I wonder if you can, like, review television shows. That's when I found out. I'm like, oh shit, it started off as a movie, and then went into a television series. So I was like, that's cool. So tonight, before work, I'm going to review the pilot movie on my app. And then, I've never seen the 1930s version. So I don't know if they made a 1930s television show or a 1930s movie, but I'm going to review the trailer today. But before I do all that, let's get back to the chat. Let me catch up, and then we'll continue on. So yeah. Oh, Lord. Fears is way behind, as always. Well, I did explain a lot, because the movie's fantastic. I don't understand why the television series didn't do better, because the movie is fucking great, and I'm on the 4th episode right now. As soon as I get done with this, I'm going to make some dinner, eat dinner, and get back to the 4th episode. I'm right in the middle of the 4th episode, and I'm going to watch Stephen King's The Stand tonight, because I've never seen that. I'm going to watch the trailer tonight, too, and check that out, and review it for you guys, but I think it started off hot. They spent a shitload of money on the pilot movie, and either their budget was cut or their budget was shrunk, and they had to work with what they had, and that's why it was only 2 seasons. But we'll find out why it only lasted 2 seasons after I catch up with the chat. Alright, let's see. I read Lantern said coffee first. Well, Lantern, I'm drinking water today. I just wasn't in a coffee mood. Usually I am, but today I wasn't. Alright, let's see. Lantern says, well, howdy visions. Let's see. Dr. Jenkins says, I'm guessing AIDS caused some problems. I don't know, Dr. Jenkins. They were very vague. Very vague. They just said a Holocaust killed a lot of people. So, either way, a lot of devastation happened in the past that led to the 25th century. So, yeah. Yo, Cameo Man, what's up? Tweaky was the predecessor to Alpha 5. Kind of, Cameo Man. Tweaky is the robot that accompanies Buck Rodgers. And Tweaky sometimes talks, and then he also has a computer friend that, it's a circle computer that he wears around his neck, and so Buck Rodgers either talks to the computer worn around Tweaky's neck, or sometimes he talks to Tweaky, or he talks to both Tweaky and the computer. So yeah. Let's see. Cameo Man says, Dr. Jenkins, I think I broke my pinky toe, but it doesn't really hurt. Can I still go out to karaoke? Oh my God, Randall, I hope everything's all right, buddy. I hope everything's okay. Well, that's not good. Randall, maybe you should go to the hospital. Oh, Lord. All right, let's see. Vision says They should take Eddie Murphy on a mission to get Norbit in orbit. That was funny, Visions. I like that play on word. Ha 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 ha. That was funny. Nice. I agree, buddy. Let's see. Vision says, dang, a double damaged Randy. I know. Cameo Man says, Norbit versus Pluto Nash, brilliant idea. Well, I saw both of those, Randall, and both of those are not really good Eddie Murphy movies. I mean, they're okay. So, yeah. Cameo Man says if it was really the future, all he would have to do is Google it. That's true, Randall. But would Google still exist in the 25th century? You never know. It may not. You know? Because we're in the 21st century, Randall. We haven't got to the 25th century. Fears will never get to the 25th century because I'll be long dead after that. Probably all you guys will be long dead. So you have to ask yourself, will Google still exist in the 25th century? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I've been to the south side of Chicago. It's still a wasteland. Well, he's not on the south side, Visions. He's on the southeast side. But I get what you're saying. I've been to Chicago twice in my life, Visions. And I was a little kid. Me, my mom, and my dad, we went bike riding on some trail. And then I went swimming in Lake Michigan. My brother was too much of a chicken. Me and my dad jumped in the icy water of Lake Michigan and we swam around. My mom was chicken and my brother was chicken. It was a hot day, though, when we went bike riding. So I was like, I don't care how cold this water is. I'm sweating like crazy. And I just jumped into the water. And I cooled off pretty quick because it was like icy cold water in Lake Michigan. So, I don't know if we were on the south side, Visions, but I don't know where that bike trail is. But me, my dad, my mom, and my brother, I was like, I don't know, 14, 13, somewhere around there. And we went bike riding all around Chicago. And then either my brother dared me to jump into Lake Michigan or my dad did. And me and my dad jumped in, but my brother did not. So, yeah. So, it's been a while, though, Vision, since I've been to Chicago. So, I wouldn't put it past you. I wouldn't put it past if Chicago is a wasteland now. So, yeah. I'll take your word for it, Visions. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Dr. Jenkins says, what were we talking about again? We were talking about Buck Rodgers, and we're still talking about Buck Rodgers. Dr. Jenkins, get with the fucking program, man. Learn to open up these. Hush your little mouth and open up these. All right? I'm just joking, Dr. Jenkins. I don't care. I don't care, buddy. I'm just playing around. What's up, Joey? What's up, dude? Joey with the numbers. Joey, I don't think there's any hope, my friend. I think Sega is content with keeping you blocked. I don't know. Vision says the aliens have found out how to install switches on their 9. I mean, that's kind of important. It's kind of important. I feel like when I get drunk, these stories make more sense. Well, this ain't a story. I'm actually telling what happens in the series, Dr. Jenkins, you know? So it's not really a story. I'm just telling you what happens in the series. Well, thanks, Lantern. Lantern says this stream is lit. Well, I try to keep them as lit as possible, my friends. I do. Let's see. I don't really think my pinky toe is that bad. Maybe it's just a sprain. Well, I almost called Randall Lantern. Excuse me. Randall, I hope it isn't broken. Randall, if it really is broken, my suggestion would be to go to the hospital. So, I hope you're all right, buddy. I hope you're all right. I really am. So, yeah. Let's see. Lantern says, bung and chug it up, dudes. Well, exactly, Lantern. You can't bung it up until you've chunged it up, and you can't chung it up until you bung it up. So, yeah. That's right. That's right. Let's see here. Vision puts a lot of fire in the chat. Dr. Jenkins puts a lot of fire into the chat. So, yeah. But it's been a while, Vision, since I went to Chicago. So, when was the last time you were in Chicago? Because you said the South Side was pretty much a wasteland. So, yeah. Well, they show what happens in here after the Holocaust. They save a little bit of Chicago. But the rest of Chicago is a fucking wasteland. And they're trying to rebuild. And again, there's no countries anymore. There's no states. There's just random cities all over the earth. One of them is called New Chicago. And there's an energy field. There's an energy field / bubble. As initially, the energy field creates, like if this is the world, the energy field is like right here and it goes all the way around the city. And there's a couple of these cities all over the earth. So New Chicago isn't the only one. But in the pilot episode, they only show you New Chicago. And they mention that New Chicago is in the north and south and southwest part, and it goes further south into Missouri. So I thought that was cool. I was like, oh shit, so the southeast of Chicago is destroyed, and they've saved the north and south and southwest part, and then most of Missouri, and New Chicago is all of that shit combined. So technically, in the 25th century, St. Louis, Missouri, and the rest of Missouri is in New Chicago. And I was like, that's pretty badass. It's pretty badass. Vision says the last time he was in Chicago was 2019. Well, I guarantee you, Visions, we're in 2024, and 2029 was not that long ago. So I guarantee you probably the south side of Chicago, buddy, is still a wasteland. Probably. Probably. All right. Oh, wait, Lantern, the drawing stream is tonight. All right, well, I'll try to come in before work tonight. All right. I don't know if I can stay for long, but I'll try to nip in. Lantern, when are you starting your drawing stream? You let me know. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. But just go ahead and study Buck Rodgers, and I'll be right back. So, yeah. All right, I'm back. All right. So, Lantern, when is the stream starting, buddy? When is the stream starting, Lantern? Oh, my God, Lantern went nuts with the chat. About 8 p.m., Fears. Okay. All right. Well, let me scroll up because I'm so far behind on the chat. I've missed some because Lantern was going nuts. Let's see here. Let's see. Vision said he went to Chicago in 2019. Lantern said drawing stream is going to be lit tonight. Well, Lantern, I mean, the question is when is the drawing stream not lit? I'm just saying. Lantern says Vision's going to be doing some more drawings. Well, of course, that's why it's called a drawing stream. For us on our stream tonight, boys, as always, it'll be me and Larry and Visions picking up the slack for Lantern. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. So there we are. Vision says, I hope they remake this with Buck Angel. I'll be honest, Visions, I don't know who Buck Angel is, but I'll be honest, the guy that they got to play, Buck Rodgers, he kind of reminds me of the guy that played Major Steve Austin out of the $6 Million Man, Lee Majors. He kind of looks like Lee Majors a little bit. And, I mean, I'm not gay or anything, but Lee Majors was a pretty good-looking guy. This guy, his name is Gil... what's his name? Gil Gerard played Commander William Buck Rodgers. He's a pretty good-looking guy, you know, but that's very important. He's kind of like, in this, he's kind of like the ultimate swashbuckling hero, and you cannot be a swashbuckling hero without being like a good, suave, sophisticated, good-looking dude. You know, he's dashing, he's daring, you know, he gets the ladies all the time. You know, I've always wanted to play a swashbuckling hero. Probably the closest I'll ever get to playing a swashbuckling hero. I don't know, Randall. I would say Fears Man is kind of a swashbuckling hero a little bit. And then Cody and Ray, a.k.a. Cameo Man and Cameo Kid, Ray's sidekick, Cody, I play Cody. They're kind of swashbuckling heroes, but I would love to someday, in a movie or a television series, somewhere, I would love to play the ultimate, like, swashbuckling hero. It seems like it's a lot of fun, but I don't know who Buck Angel is, Visions. So you'll have to clarify that. I don't know who he is. I'll look him up, though. Let's see. Dr. Jenkins says, can I join the drawing stream? Why not, Dr. Jenkins? Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Let's see. I asked my lady parts of the movie tonight, so it may be a late drawing show, boys. Oh, I'm sorry. I misread. I'm sorry, Visions. I'm so tired. Vision said it right. I said it wrong. For a minute, I was like, I thought you said you asked your lady about her parts. I was like, what are you talking about? I misread it. Vision is saying, I asked my lady out to the movies tonight, so it may be a late. That's fine, Visions. Listen, you and your lady, go have a good time. Go get some popcorn, you know. Sneak in some beers into the movie theater. Drink a couple beers. Get her some popcorn. You guys have a nice date night. Gotta take care of Mrs. Visions first before a drawing stream. But I'll be there. I don't know how late it'll be, but I'll be there. I've never missed one, I don't think yet. I don't think I've missed any. I don't think. No, actually, no, I have. I've missed a couple, but not too many. But, Lantern, you let me know when the drawing stream starts, and I'll jump in and out. So I'll jump in before Larry and Visions gets there, and then whenever Larry and Visions get there, then I'll jump in. It'll be a good time. But Visions, you go have a good time with your lady at the movies. What are you guys seeing at the movies? Let me know. What are you guys seeing? I haven't been to a movie. Let's see. I haven't been to the movies since. Oh God. What was the last movie I saw? I saw... What the hell was the last movie I went and saw? Oh, Beetlejuice. I believe Beetlejuice was... Because I went and saw Alien Romulus first. Then after Alien... I did a double feature. I did Alien Romulus, and then I did Wolverine. You guys saw that in the vlog. Then I did the Beetlejuice vlog when I went and saw... So Beetlejuice is the last thing I went and saw. So yeah. So there it is. Nice. Nice. Again, Lantern, I don't think someone's going to pay $1 million in a super chat. If someone ever did, you know, which, by the way, I found out, which I'm going to show you guys in just a minute. I'm going to catch up with the chat, and then I'm going to show you. I actually was curious who has the lead in a super chat. So Visions, I believe you're in third place with a super chat. I believe Museum is in second place with $8.99. And then if you add up all the little $1 that Timmy MC did, I believe he's donated with all the dollars, like $1 here, $1 there. I think he donated like $20. So far, I believe, but I'll have a look after I catch up with the chat because I want to make sure I get it right. So yeah. Let's see. Mr. Lantern ate a whole turkey today, he told me. Damn! That's impressive. That is impressive, Joey. I gotta say. My lord. That is impressive. So what movie are you gonna go see, Visions? What movie? Again, I don't even know what's out yet. I know that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, like, Christmas movies coming out, and that looked, it looked okay. It's more like a kid's movie. But, hey, I like Santa Claus as just as next as the next person, but it may be too much of a kiddie movie. I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, let me look up and see who is donated the most. Because I was curious. I want to make sure I get this right. So, let me look this up. And then I'll get back to the Buck Rodgers review. Because I want to know why it only lasted 2 seasons. Because I'm telling you guys, if you guys have never seen the pilot movie episode, the pilot movie episode is called Buck Rodgers in the 25th Century. That's the actual cinematic movie. The movie was so fucking good that they made the television series. But when you get this series, they have the movie first, and then the movie leads into all the episodes. And the movie, for me never seeing it, for a 70s/80s movie, it's pretty damn good. I mean, the sets were amazing. Good actors, good sets, explosions, they had lasers, they had spaceships flying all through the universe. They had spaceships flying through New Chicago. It was fucking epic, man. I'm telling you. If you don't watch the whole series, do yourself a favor. At least watch the pilot movie. The pilot movie's fantastic. I'm not even kidding. It was so good. So good. It was worth it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to knock that over. I meant to do this, and then it fell over. It was good. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. All right, let me see who's in the lead. So let me just go to my settings. I believe it's under earnings. So earnings, and then it should be under super chats. There it is, super chats. So let me just look this up. So the most recent one was from Museum with $8.99. Excuse me. God, I'm tired. Maybe I should have made some coffee, my friends. So let's see. But if I look at all of them, so let me add this up. So the very first donation was from my longtime fan. She's been a fan ever since I uploaded my very first video in film school. And my very first upload ever on YouTube was my 5150 movie trailer that I made in film school. It's on Fears Man 26. So if you've never seen that, whenever Fears Man 26 comes back, you'll be able to watch it. And Just a Mom, so a big shout out to Just a Mom, she donated $2. So yeah. And then Visions was the next one. Visions donated $2. And then Timmy donated like 9 or 10 times in a row. So let me add all this up. So Timmy first did, here, let me grab my calculator. Fears is getting with the times and technology. Let me just open up my calculator on my phone. I know the trolls are probably going to give me shit, but I am not the best at math. I'm not the best at math. I never said I was good at math. So I know they're going to give me shit. Oh, Fears had to use a fucking calculator. Well, guess what? I'm not good at math. That's why calculators were fucking invented, you fucking morons. So yeah. Alright, so the first donation that Timmy did was $5. So 5, And then he did two $2 donations, which is 4. So 5 plus 4 is 9. So I just want to make sure I do the math right. 5 plus 4 equals 9. And then he did 2 more donations. So 9 plus 4 is 13. So already we're up to 13. So let's see. Oh, shit, I lost my place. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then he did another $2 donation, which would be 15. So 15. Then he donated another $5. So that would be 15. I'm sorry, that would be 20. Excuse me, 20. So he did 20. Then he did another $5 donation, which would be 25. 25. Then he did another $5 donation, which would be 30. So already Timmy has donated $30. So that's how much Timmy's got so far. Then D-Man did two $2 donations, which would be, so $4 for D-Man. Walter donated once so far. He did $1.99. Then Visions did a $7 donation with a message saying $7 for 7 hours. Get your own damn Whopper, Fierce. I remember that one, Visions. That was funny. That was good. Then D-Man did another $2 donation. So now D-Man's up to $6. And then, let's see here. Then Visions donated 99 cents. So that would make it, let's see. Now he's up to $8, technically. And then Museum did $2. I'm gonna see if Timmy ever donated any more. Let's see. And then Larry donated, and then Visions donated $2 again recently for the happy birthday stream, which I still am editing. I need to get the happy birthday stream back up. It will be back up. D-Man donated another $2 for my birthday. So I believe it goes Timmy MC with $30. He's ranked number 1. Then Museum with $8.99. And he actually donated a couple of times. So he did, let's see. So Timmy has got $30. So here, let me write this down. So, I keep dropping things. Fucking hell. All right. So, Timmy has got $30. So he's in the lead with 30. Or she, because we don't know if Timmy's a he or a she. And then let's count up Museum. So Museum did $8.99 plus, then he did a $2 donation. That makes $10.99. Then he donated a long time ago $3.49. So plus $3.49, which is $14.80. And then a long time ago, he donated another $2, which would be $16.48. So $16.48. And then, let's see here. So did he donate any more? All right, so in second place, Museum has got $16.48. So I believe, so that's insane. And then Visions, I believe you are third place, buddy. I believe you are third place. I believe so. So let me count this up. So a long time ago, Visions, so let me just clear my calculator. So Visions donated a long time ago $2. So we'll start with $2 plus, so that was his first donation. And then his second donation was $7 plus $7. So we got $9. So $9. And then, let's see here. Then he donated recently another $2, which would be $11. So, Visions is in third place with $11. Way to go, Visions. So, Timmy with $30 is number one. Museum with $16.48. And in third place, Visions with $11. There we are. Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Well, thank you to everybody for all the donations. I appreciate it. I appreciate it with all of my heart, my friends. I really do. I really do. Bam! There we are. Oh, man. Let's see here. Let's see here. What else? Where did I leave off? I left off with, let's see, I believe it was Joey saying that Lantern ate a whole turkey. That's impressive. That's really impressive. Yeah, but Lantern, if you're going to have a whole turkey, you got to have some mashed potatoes and gravy, which, by the way, is Fears Man's thumbnail today. I told you, all through the Thanksgiving season, Fears is going to be uploading images of different Thanksgiving stuff. So try to guess in the chat what the thumbnail is going to be tomorrow. I almost went with another picture of a pilgrim today, but I was like, nah, I've already done that with John Carver as the killer pilgrim. So I was like, ooh, mashed potatoes and gravy. So that's the thumbnail today, my friends. So there it is. Let's see here. Let's see where Mr. Lantern says, we're having that for Thanksgiving, Joey. Well, you can have it again, Mr. Lantern. You can eat a whole turkey before Thanksgiving, and then you can have another turkey on Thanksgiving. Because, I mean, Lantern, that's quite the challenge. You got to live up to the challenge. Eat that whole turkey. I'm just joking, Lantern. That would be a lot of food on someone's stomach, my friend. Throw some water on your face, Fears. I'm not that tired, Lantern. I'm a little tired, but I'm not that tired. Let's see. Oh, I agree, Visions. Visions says trolls should calculate Fears first, plus their face. Yeah, I would calculate how many times I punch them in the face, Visions. That's, let's see. Let's do the calculation. How many punches would I punch Quentin in the face? Boop, 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 boop. And the answer is I would punch him in the face until my fist was until there was cuts on my fist and blood was coming out. I would not stop hitting that motherfucker until my fists were bloody palms. So, yeah. So, I like that answer, Visions. I like that answer. Then after that, then I would start on Yakovich. Because those two motherfucking idiots need to get their fucking ass kicked. I shit you not. If they got their ass kicked, I mean, real, not just like one or two punch. If they got their motherfucking ass kicked beyond belief, they would never troll anyone ever again. Hopefully I can give them that ass kicking one day. If not me, somebody out there, please, kick the shit out of Yakov and then kick the shit out of Quentin. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. It's a must. It has to happen. It will happen. One of these days, those two idiots are going to say the wrong thing to somebody, and then they're like, all right, fuck you, and then they're just going to get punched in their fucking face. I kid you not. Oh, those guys are fucking irritating. All right, let's continue on. But that's how I would calculate that, Visions. Let's see here. Joey says, I would have donated $50 if you would have smoked LC's weed. Yeah, but see, I'm not into weed, though. Joey, I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate it. But I'm just not into weed. I tried weed in college, and I guess I was too drunk because I remember my friend, she was hosting a party, and then she's like, "Are you feeling it, Fears?" And I was like, "Not really." And then she was like, "You didn't smoke enough of it. Take a couple more hits, Fears." And I went, "All right." So I took a couple more hits, and then she was like, "Anything?" And I was like, "No, not really." And then she's like, "Fears, how much have you had to drink?" And I was like, "A lot. A lot." I don't remember how much beer I drank, but I know I drank a lot. And I was pretty fucking wasted. And then I remember her vividly saying, "You're probably too drunk, Fears, to feel it." So that was the only one time I smoked weed. It didn't really do anything for me. And I was like, all right. So, Joey, it's not really my thing, buddy. But I appreciate the gesture of $50. I appreciate that. But yeah. Joey said that Lantern ate the turkey filled with stuffing, too. Damn. This story keeps getting better and better. Oh, wow. Wow, oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. That's a good guess, Nancy. That's a good guess. I thought about tomorrow maybe doing like corn on the cob, but that was close, Nancy, but that's not it. I thought about it, but nothing to do with corn. Nothing to do with corn. At least not tomorrow. Maybe at some point, one of the Thanksgiving thumbnails will be some type of corn. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had a big burp. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, it's not corn, Nancy, but that was a good guess. That was a good guess. That is a good guess. I like that, Nancy. I do. I do. Sound like it might be sexy time for Florida. Maybe. Maybe, Dr. Jenkins. Maybe. Anyway. So there it is. So, like I said, in the lead, Timmy, MC with $30. And then second is Museum. Third is Visions. So there you go. There you go. So congrats to Timmy MC and Museum and Visions for the most donations so far. And I have to say so far because you guys never know. You never know, Visions. Timmy may come and go, "Oh yeah, Visions? You're third place? Hilarious." And what if Timmy came in and donated like $100? I would be astounded. I'd be like, "Oh my Lord, that's a big donation." But so far, buddy, you're in there. You're in there. So yeah. All right, let's continue on. All right, back to the review. I want to find out why this amazing movie, how it went from a movie to a series, and then I don't understand why it only lasted 2 seasons. Because I'm not even kidding, you guys. You guys think I'm kidding? I'm being honest. Fears has watched a lot of shit garbage movies in my lifetime because I think they're funny and they make me laugh. And a lot of shit garbage television shows because they make me laugh. But this is not shit garbage. This is really good. Or, well, so far it's good. I'm only on the 4th episode. Well, half of the 4th episode. I'm going to finish the 4th episode tonight. I may watch the 5th episode, and then I'm going to watch The Stand later on. Because I'm going to try to get a vlog out tonight before I go into work. I'm going to try. I'm almost done editing the next vlog. And the next vlog is the pre-Halloween vlog, and it's called, I'm gonna title it, Chillin' with Ghostface. So that's what's coming next. So I'm almost done editing that. So, but I want to find out why this only had 2 seasons, because, man, they came out hot. So I shit you not, this is not shit garbage. Maybe in later episodes it became shit garbage, but the first few episodes so far have been pretty damn good. The movie, if you guys don't watch anything, watch Buck Rodgers in the 25th Century. The movie that led to the television series. The movie is fucking epic. Fucking epic. I shit you not. 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 Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. It's great. It's great. It's great. Anyway, so this is what it said. It says, the television film. The television film was named Buck Rodgers in the 25th century. I'll get back to your chats in a minute. The first so it was the very first made-for-TV movie ever, that's pretty cool. It says, the very first ever made-for-TV movie was released theatrically in March 1979 as Buck Rodgers in the 25th century. The film made over $21 million at the North American box office, promoting Universal to move ahead with a weekly series later that year. The film, which also re-released internationally, featured all of the main characters that would appear in the weekly series. Also included the henchman Cain, and here's her name of the princess. Princess. Oh Lord, I don't know how you pronounce this woman's character name. Princess. I'm gonna give it my best effort. Princess Adrea. Hopefully that's how you pronounce her name. Princess Adrea of the planet Draconia. Yeah, but she's got a hard name to pronounce. Princess Adrea, I believe is how you pronounce it. And she rules the planet Draconia. So that's the movie. Then it went into the TV series after the movie was such an international success. And it says the theatrical film also served as the pilot episode. So not only was it a movie, but then when the TV series started, they just replayed the movie, the 2-hour movie, as the pilot episode. And then they entitled the pilot episode Awakening. So that's the only thing they changed. So if you buy just the movie, like on Blu-ray or 4K, which you can, which I may get just the movie version on Blu-ray because it's that fucking good. It's called Buck Rodgers in the 25th century. Then once the movie was a big success and they went for series, all they didn't change not one scene of the movie. They just put the movie in this box set with the television series, and they renamed the movie as a pilot episode, and it says Pilot Episode Awakening, and then you go on with the series. Because now I'm right in the middle of episode 4. So yeah. Again, in my eyes, you would not have to change the pilot, though. Buck Rodgers in the 25th century is essentially what happens in the first fucking movie. And since it's the pilot episode of the first fucking movie, why change the name? But there you are. Let's see, what else? The theatrical film also served as a pilot, which they later changed in the television series to the title Awakening. Several scenes were edited from the original film. Some had to be removed for more adult dialogue and adult content in the film. But it's great. If you get this complete series, they don't take anything out. It's the original movie how it was made, which is great. Including when Buck refers to Wilma as ballsy, and then later he says shit. Because back then that was kind of like, you couldn't do that in television and movies, but if you get the complete series, he looks at Wilma, which she's the commander, pilot, or whatever, and he's like, wow, he goes, those were some pretty ballsy maneuvers. And then he says, he calls the henchman like a little shit or something. He says shit to the henchman. I don't know if he says holy shit or you're a shit, but he says shit to the henchman, which was kind of ballsy to do in the 70s. So there we are. Now it's like, wow, someone said shit in a movie. Whoa, now people. It's funny. It's so hilarious, Visions. What they thought was ballsy back then. Motherfucker just cut someone's penis off in Terrifier 3. So that's where we've come. We've come from Buck Rodgers saying, shit, oh, you're a shit to a henchman, right? To fucking Art the Clown saying, hey, guess what? Good news, sport. Not only am I going to kill you, but I'm going to overkill you, you know, and cut off your fucking penis and cut your face diagonally with a chainsaw and cut your fucking arm off. Cut this arm off, and then on this arm, I'm going to slice like 4 of your fingers off with a chainsaw, you know. And then he slices and dices the girlfriend. You know? You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing left of those guys. They're like making love in the shower. You know, what a bad way to end the night. Making love, you know, a little naughty time, a little action in the shower, and then all of a sudden you hear a what? What was that? Oh shit, what was that? You know, with the chainsaw revving. And then all of a sudden the guy looks over and he's like, oh, fuck me, shit! And then all of a sudden a fucking chainsaw goes flying right through the fucking glass window, right? Chainsaws the bejesus out of the girlfriend. Chainsaws her fucking boobies off. Chainsaws her stomach. There's nothing left of her or the guy. Just a bloody mess. Then Art the Clown is like relishing in the blood, you know. He's making snow angels in blood. So technically he was making blood angels. And he's like just swimming in the blood. And I'm like, why the fuck am I watching this crazy shit? Pixel made me watch it. Pixel made me watch it. I wouldn't have watched it, you know, unless Pixel, you know, got, you know, he was like, Fears, you got to react to this. He goes, I promise everything will be all right. And I was like, I don't know, Pixel. I'm like, my stomach can only take so much, you know. And he's like, Fears, I promise. He goes, just, you have to. Pixel actually told me, he was like, Fears, you just have to keep reminding yourself, it's only a movie. It's only a movie. So I just, as soon as I kept watching that, I shit you not, Vision. I can't see your guys' comments right now because I'm still reading about Buck Rodgers. I just kept saying, it's only a movie. It's only a movie. And then he goes right up through the butthole, cuts the penis off, cuts the arms off, fingers, cuts his face off. And I'm like, this is just too much. This is too much. And then I loved what Pixel said in the chat. Pixel's like, Fears, it's never too much. And I was like, I don't know about that, buddy. I'm like, that to me, that seems a little bit too much. But apparently that wasn't too much for Pixel. So yeah. Whew. It was pretty nuts. That's probably, I shit you not, that's probably, in horror movie history, probably not only the most bloodiest kill I've ever seen, probably the bloodiest scene, and the most graphic and the most goriest film, the most goriest scene that these two eyes have ever seen in film history. I don't know if anyone can top that, Visions, you know? Maybe one day someone will try to top that, but it's going to be a long time before somebody tops that. Because that was a lot. You know, that was a lot. Anyway. That was a lot. But anyway, let's see, what else? Where did I leave off? I left off, let's see here. I just think it's funny. They go from Buck Rodgers and like 1930s movies and 1950s. Oh, wow. Someone said the word shit. Shame on us to, hey, let's chainsaw a motherfucker's penis off. Let's chainsaw right up through his butthole and his asshole. Cuts his face off. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's where the movies are going, apparently. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Lord, oh lord. All right, let's see what else. Let's see. So now I'm going to write in. So that was a little bit about the series, and then I'm going to find out why Buck Rodgers only lasted 2 seasons. Because, man, it's such a good series so far, and I encourage you guys to watch it. It's only 2 seasons. I'm going to try to get through every single episode. I doubt I'll be able to find this on Blu-ray. I may be able to find the actual pilot movie on Blu-ray. And if I do, I'm going to get it. But the series, I may have to be content with just the DVDs because it's pretty old. I don't think... Let's have a look. Let me look on Amazon. By the way, I haven't used Nancy's... I know, Nancy, I hope you're still in the chat. Nancy, I want to thank you again so much for the Amazon gift card. I haven't used it yet, but I will. But thank you so much, Nancy. That was very sweet of you. It was very nice of you to get me an Amazon gift card. You did not have to do that. I really appreciate it. All right, let's see here. So, why did Buck Rodgers in the 25th century only last 2 seasons? I'm curious. Let's see. Here we go. It says an all overview of Buck Rodgers. Buck Rodgers in the 25th century only lasted 2 seasons, primarily due to declining ratings throughout its run and a significant drop of their budget between the first and second season. So I was right. So not only was it a decline in ratings, but their budget was dropped between the first and second season. This likely caused by a shift in the show's tone and narrative focus that alienated some viewers, combined with increasing competition from other television programs at the time. Key points about the cancellation of the show. The second season saw a noticeable change in the show's style, moving towards a more serious and darker tone compared to the lighter, adventurous side of the first season. Okay, so that's what I have to look forward to. A significant change in characters. The introduction of the character Hawk in the second season, played by Tom Christopher, was a major alteration that did not resonate with all the viewers. Declining ratings also played a key factor. Despite initial popularity, the show started off with a big bang. It was quite popular. The show's rating steadily declined, dropped throughout its run of the course of the show, leading the network decision to cancel it just after 2 seasons. That sucks. So it started off hot. And then that sucks. Because I'm telling you, the movie gets a 10 out of 10. The movie is so good. And my fucking chin just hit that. Did you see it? I was like, I went to go, the movie's a 10 out of 10. And as I went like that, my fucking chin hit it. And I caught it, but that was fucking hilarious. So far, the series, I would give the television series, so far, a 9 out of 10. But the pilot movie, oh my lord, gets a 10 out of 10. The pilot movie is so good. So good. And if you guys don't watch the whole series, then do yourself a favor and watch Buck Rodgers in the 25th century, the actual movie. And I'm gonna go to Amazon right now and see if I can find the movie on Blu-ray, because the movie that led to the television series is so good. It's fucking mind-blowing. It's fucking mind-blowing. It's so good. So good. It's got that buckling hero stuff that Fears loves. Plus, it's in the 25th century. And you guys know I love all those futuristic movies, those futuristic TV shows, because, and me and Visions and Larry have talked about this, there's 2 significant things whenever you watch a futuristic television show or a futuristic movie. Number 1, they either get it so right, the future, kind of like Back to the Future, they either get it so right or so wrong. Back to the Future 2, some of the technology they got right. Some of the technology they got dead wrong. Like, I wish we had hydrated pizza. You put a little pizza in, hydrate level 4, please. You push a button, all of a sudden you got a steaming hot pizza within seconds. then no one would have to cook anymore. No one would have to cook. I don't like to cook in general. I cook once in a blue moon. The trolls don't believe me, so I don't care if they don't believe me. I have cooked before. Very rarely do I cook. I make very simple meals because, unlike the dude, I'm not making fun of the dude. The dude's a nice guy. We've had our battles before, but me and the dude are cool now. The dude likes to cook. If you like to cook, that's fine. I'm just not into cooking. It's not my thing. I don't think it'll ever be. The only time I kind of enjoyed cooking, is when I was with my ex-girlfriend. She liked to cook, and she was like, hey, do you want to help me cook, John? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I would say it's a lot more fun to cook when you cook with somebody else. I don't have the patience to cook by myself. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm hungry now. I want to eat now. Not 2 hours from now. I want to eat now. On the occasion, I have cooked. Whether those idiot trolls want to believe me or not, it's the truth. I'm not lying. Do I cook a lot? No. No. Do I cook rarely? Yes. I have cooked on the rare occasion. But do I cook all the time? No, I don't. So, but I don't care if they believe me. That's the honest to God truth. I cook on the rare occasion. So let's see. Now, let's see if I can go, let's see if I can find it on Amazon. And then I'll get back to your guys' comments in a minute, because I'm probably way behind. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find the movie on Blu-ray. Let's see. Buck Rodgers in the 25th century. Well, if I could spell, there we go. 25th century Blu-ray. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, my lord, oh, my lord. Not only do they have Buck Rodgers, the movie, on Blu-ray, but they've got the whole series on Blu-ray. Oh, my lord. I may have to get rid of this, and I may have to, I may have to get the whole complete collection on Blu-ray. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm excited. Let's see, what comes, let's see. Buck Rodgers in the 25th century, the complete collection. It comes with Season 1, Season 2, and it comes with the pilot movie, Buck Rodgers in the 25th century. So the movie version. So it comes with 3 Blu-rays. Season 1, Season 2, and the pilot movie episode. Nice! I like that. Oh, Lord. I was just going to see if they had it on DVD, but, oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Thank God for Amazon. Thank God for Amazon. Thank God for eBay. I didn't think, I'll be honest, I didn't think that that it would be on Blu-ray because it's so fucking old. Like, some of the old stuff they don't bother to put on Blu-ray or 4K. Like, I've scavenged the internet, and I cannot find that trucker movie. You know that trucker movie that Fears loves, Thunder Run? I don't think they'll ever put that on Blu-ray. I have scavenged the internet, scavenged Amazon, eBay, tons of different websites. I cannot find that motherfucker on Blu-ray. And it's lucky that I got it on DVD. Some motherfucker in England recorded the movie off of his fucking TV, burned it to a disc for me, and I bought it off of him, and I've watched it for you guys, and I've reviewed it. Visions, you told me you watched Thunder Run. It's so good. They need to put it on Blu-ray. I don't know why they don't. It's that fucking good. It needs to be on, if not Blu-ray, 4K. If they don't do 4K, it needs to be on Blu-ray. I don't understand why they don't do it. But again, it's so old. I think they made that in they made that trucker movie in I think it's late 70s, 77, 78, something like that. I can't remember. Something like that. Anyway, I'll be back. I need to use the restroom, but I found Buck Rodgers. Not only did I find the movie version, which is essentially the pilot episode. So I found the movie. It's Buck Rodgers in the 25th Century, the complete collection. So it's all three. It's Buck Rodgers, the movie, in Blu-ray. Season 1 is in Blu-ray, and Season 2 is in Blu-ray. Nice. I wonder if they have it on 4K, because now I have a 4K player. So now that I have a 4K player, if I can't find it on Blu-ray, then I buy it on 4K. I wonder if they have it on 4K. Buck Rodgers in the 25th century, and then I'll just put 4K and see what pops up. 4K. Let's see here. No, I don't think they have it on 4K yet. They have it on Blu-ray. Well, you know what? Blu-ray is fine for me. Damn, I should have waited. But I was vlogging recently, and they had it at Walmart, and I got the DVD version. I wish I would have waited, because now I want it on Blu-ray, because I bet you the Blu-ray has tons of bonus features, and I'm really getting into the series. I love it so far. I've watched the pilot, which is essentially the Buck Rodgers, the movie. And then I've watched episode 2, episode 3, and I'm right in the middle of episode 4, and so far I'm enjoying it. Damn, I should have waited and got it on Blu-ray. Motherfucker! I should have waited. Why did Fears? I know why Fears did not wait. Fears did not wait because I got impatient, and I saw it right there, and I remember one of my friends telling me about Buck Rodgers. I think Sean at work told me about it. It was like, oh, Fears, you got to check out Buck Rodgers. It's fucking epic. And I was like, is it? And he was like, yeah, it's great. I've never even heard of it until my friend told me about it. And then when I saw it at Walmart, I was like, I think that's the shit that Sean was talking about. And I was like, I'm going to get it. But I should have waited, because now I got to rebuy it on Blu-ray. Fuck! Oh, well, I'll enjoy this for a while, and then maybe later on next year, maybe I'll buy it on Blu-ray. Because I'm not going to buy it anytime soon, because I have it on DVD. So I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Just go ahead and study Buck Rodgers, and then I will get back to the chat. There we are. I'll be right back. Just go ahead and study the genius that is Buck Rodgers. All right, I'm back. Yeah, it's kind of hard. You know, like when you get those impulses, Fears, I wanted the movie now, I should have waited, though. Now it's on fucking Blu-ray, so yeah. But anyway, the disappointments in life. I'll give you an example. Visions. Remember Battle Truck. Oh, my God. Remember Battle Truck? I thought, oh, yeah, I'll find it on Blu-ray. Guess what? Not only did the movie suck, it had a great, thumbnail. You know what I'm saying, Visions? It had this massive, fucking battle truck with all these weapons, arched up on the side of a fucking mountain and shit. And I was like, this is going to be fucking epic. This is going to be amazing. It sucked. 1 out of 10. It was horrible. It was crap. It was fucking garbage. Just joking. 0 out of 10. It only had a couple of scenes that I actually liked, like the battle sequence between the good guys and the bad guys at the end. The battle sequence was fucking fantastic. But the motherfucker battle truck was not even owned by the good guys. The battle truck was owned by the fucking bad guy. And the battle guy was a complete fucking tool bag. And I was so glad whenever the good guy on the motorcycle killed the fucking bad guy, because he was a total fucking tool bag beyond belief. But yeah, but the movie was horrible, you know? So thank God I didn't get Battle Truck on Blu-ray, right, Visions? Because it would have been a waste of fucking goddamn money. Because Battle Truck fucking sucked majorly. But I never would have found it if I wouldn't have watched Chopping Mall. Because the same guy that made Chopping Mall made Battle Truck. Chopping Mall, 9 out of 10. Battle Truck, 0 out of 10. It's horrible. Do yourself a favor, never watch Battle Truck. Again, there's only like 5 or 6 scenes that are actually good. Like when he's riding his motorcycle and he pulls out his gun and he's killing people as he's riding on his motorcycle. That's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty fucking cool. The battle sequence at the end between the good guys and bad guys, that's pretty good. But the beginning and middle part is so fucking boring. I fell asleep not once, not twice, but like 5 times, and I had to keep rewinding it. I've yet to rewatch Battle Truck, Visions. It's on the shelf. It'll probably stay there until the day I die. I don't know if I can ever watch Battle Truck ever again. Anyway, let me close Amazon. I'm probably so far behind on the chat. I'm sorry. But yeah. Anyway, so before I get back to the chat, because I still have Amazon up, I'm gonna rate the movie of Buck Rodgers a 10 out of 10. It was so good. You guys gotta watch the pilot movie. The pilot movie is fucking amazing. It's fucking fantastic. 10 out of 10. So far, the series, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Whenever I finish the whole series, I'll probably review it again for you guys. But, pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. Alright. Oh, wait. Before I read the chat, I need to find out who Buck Angel is. Vision said something about Buck Angels. Hang on. Visions, I don't know what Buck Angels is. Let me have a look. Here, so let me just write his name in. Buck Angel. Oh, wow. So this guy is bald. He's got tattoos. That makes sense. Visions has got a lot of tattoos. Oh, my Lord. He's an American educator and former pornographic film actor. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. So, Visions, you said you would want to have Buck Angel remake Buck Rodgers. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. It says, on his Wikipedia page, it says that Buck Angel is an American sex educator and former pornographic film actor and producer. He founded the media production company Buck Angel Entertainment. Oh, my Lord. Let's see. Buck Angel is a transsexual man. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Angel served on the board of directors of the Wood Holland Freedom Foundation from 2010 to 2016. The foundation works to affirmate sexual freedom as a fundamental human right through advocacy and education. Oh, my Lord, oh, my Lord, oh, my Lord, oh, my Lord. Let's see. Early life. Angel was born in San Fernando Valley area of Los Angeles. He was born a female. Well, no shit. And grew up as a tomboy. Oh, my Lord. I don't know if that would work, Visions. I don't know if that would work. Listen, let's just keep... Listen to me. Let's just keep Buck Rodgers classic. Let's just keep him a man. We don't need Buck Rodgers, a transgender man. let's just keep him classic, you know? Let's just keep Buck Rodgers just fucking Buck Rodgers, you know what I'm just saying? We don't need all this hoopla. I disagree, Visions. No Buck Angel. Just keep the original actor as the original Buck Rodgers. Nothing against Buck Angels and transgender people. Let's just keep Buck Rodgers classic. Wow, I was not expecting that. That was kind of a twist. That was a big twist there, Visions. Funny. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord, oh, my Lord, oh, my Lord. Whew. Oh, my Lord. All right. Let me get back to the chat. Oh, my Lord. Lantern is going nuts with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here, let me scroll up. Oh, my gosh, I've missed. Oh, my Lord. Museum. I missed it. Museum with a $20 donation. Damn. Well, Museum, I'm going to have to add up now. Wow. Thank you, Museum, for a $20 donation. He says, Buck Angel, $20. I don't really care so much for Buck Angel, you know, Museum, but I'm going to heart that, and I'm going to give it a like. Well, thank you for the $20 donation. Wow, this has been a good birthday. I got a $25 Amazon gift card from Nancy. And then I just got $20 from Lord Museum. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Wow. Well, Museum, I'm sorry that I missed it because I was talking about Buck Rodgers, but I will reread the chat. That was very nice of you. Let's see. The last thing I read was Nancy, and Nancy saying, peace, everybody. All right, Nancy, I don't know if you're still here, but peace. Vision says, hi, Nancy. Congratulations, all. Vision says, I'll still be in third place. Yeah, so far you're still in third place, Visions. But I need to re-add what Museum has made and put it in the books. Wow, Museum, that was very generous of you. You did not have to do that. Oh, wow. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Wow, coming in hot with a $20 donation. Damn. This is good. I don't think I've had this many donations in a while. Well, thank you. So things are starting to look up. I got a little bit of a fan mail. I'm getting some more donations. Hell yeah. See, if you take care of the fans will take care of you. And I've learned over the years, if you don't lie to the fans, then you don't get any shit from the trolls. And the fans don't like when you lie to them. So, Fears is trying my best not to lie to you guys. I'm trying to be on the reels with everything I say. That's awesome. I'll be honest, Museum. That was a little bit too much, but I appreciate it. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you to give me a $20 donation, buddy. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting that. Thank you so much. Wow. Let's see. Vision says, hell yeah, Buck Angel. And then he says, literally a ballsy shot. I think you're referring to whenever I was talking to Terrifier Visions. Yeah, it literally is a ballsy shot because not only does he cut the motherfucker's penis off, but he cuts the guy's balls off right up through his asshole with the chainsaw, you know? So, there you are. That's a lot. That scene is quite graphic. Getting cut in half butthole first. Ouch, that's smart. I agree, Visions. I agree. And it's such overkill. He's like overkilling the guy and his girlfriend. But, I mean, what are you going to do? Dr. Jenkins says 10 out of 10 bungs. Oh, I'm telling you, Dr. Jenkins. Dr. Jenkins, I'm not telling anyone what to do. You guys don't have to watch the whole television show. But I'm telling you, you're missing out. You got to watch the theatrical movie release of Buck Rodgers in the 25th century. Because I use that made-for-TV theatrical movie, which you can get on Amazon on Blu-ray. I can't wait to get it. It's 2 hours long. It's so good. It's so good. The sets, the explosions, the acting, the costumes. It's all good. I'm telling you. So if you don't like the whole series, you'll love the movie. I shit you not. I loved the 2-hour movie. I can't wait. So far, the episodes are not too bad. I thought episode 3 was kind of boring. Episode 2 was fantastic. And so far, episode 4, I'm right in the middle of episode 4. So far, episode 4 is pretty damn good. So tonight, I'm going to watch The Stand, and then I'm going to watch a couple more episodes of Buck Rodgers. So, hell yeah. I'm excited. Wow. That was very nice, museum. Damn. $20. So, technically, between Nancy and museum, I've made around, $40 or $50. 25, and then, yeah, man. This has been an awesome week. Keep those donations a-flowing. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I have the best fans. I shit you not. The best fans in the entire world. Yeah, dude. Well, now that he gave me a $20 donations, I really need to get off my fucking ass, and I need to get that vlog up either late tonight or I swear to God tomorrow, because after you guys giving me $20, I gotta get another fucking vlog up, like, quick. That's what I'm just saying, Let's see. Walter says, in all fairness, cooking for one sucks and it's hard to do. Exactly, Walter. So when all those idiot trolls are like, Fears, we don't believe you. You don't cook. No shit. I cook on the rare. Did I ever say I never cooked in my entire life? Yakov thinks that. That's how much of a fucking idiot he is. I have cooked before. Am I a good cook? Not really. That's why I don't cook often. The dude, I've seen him cook. The dude is a good cook, and the dude cooks all the time. Good for him. I'm glad that the dude enjoys it. Do I enjoy cooking? No. Like I said, the only time I actually enjoyed cooking was when I was with Casey, and Casey loves cooking, and then she said, do you want to help me cook? And I said, sure. And I prepared the salad, and then I helped her chop up some onions, and I helped her, I made a salad, and then she made spaghetti and meatballs one night. I helped her out cook a lot, but the one that was one of my favorite times to do it, she made homemade spaghetti and meatballs, and I chopped up some onions, and she made marinara sauce, and, the whole spaghetti and meatballs, and I helped her prepare the meal, and then I made the salad. So, yeah. So, that I'll be honest, Walter, that was kind of the only time that it was kind of fun. Because, like you said, cooking, not only is it hard to do, but it sucks. Because there's a lot of people like me. You don't want to spend 2 hours cooking something. Motherfucker, I'm hungry now. I don't want to wait 2 hours for my supper. I want to cook. I want the food in 5 minutes, not in 2 hours. I want to eat right before I go off to work. I don't want to all right, let it simmer for 2 hours and all this other bullshit. I want to eat now. So. But yeah. Which is funny, Walter, that they make fun of me Fierce can't cook. He's never cooked. I never said I'm some grandmaster fucking chef. Never in a million years did I say that, And never in a million years would I ever say that, And I think what Yakov, in his little pea-sized fucking brain, and Quentin's little pea-sized fucking brain, and that's me being generous. I wouldn't even say their brain is the size of a pea, Maybe the size of a strawberry seed, which is very, very tiny. They need to open up their fucking brains. What they're misinformed about is, I never said I was a master chef. I never will ever say that I'm a master chef. Have I cooked all the time? No. Yakov thinks I've never cooked, which is just simply not true. I've cooked on the rare occasion. Rare, Yakov, you idiot. On the rare occasion, motherfucker. Did I ever say, oh yeah, I cook all the time? Never have I said that in a million, quadrillion, kabillion years. Never. And I never will, because I don't like cooking. again, like I said, the only time I've liked cooking, kind of, is when I helped Casey prepare a meal a few times. Because it happened not all the time, but I helped her prepare and helped her cook a couple of times. So, yeah. So, that you make a very valid point, Walter. A very valid point. I'm still a little shocked that museum donated $20. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. All right, let's see. Lantern says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pew. Actually, you're dead wrong, Lantern. Fears did not go number 2. I went number 1. Because I didn't eat much today. I drank a whole bunch of water, and I had some coffee this morning, and 2 slices of toast when I got off of work. So I had 2 slices of toast with some butter and some jelly on it, and I had some coffee, because I love my coffee in the morning. And that was about it. And then I skipped lunch. And then I haven't had dinner yet, but I'm going to eat dinner before I go on your show, Lantern, and before I go to work tonight. So there it is. Joey says I got some lounge. Oh, nice. There you go, Joey. Well, Joey, when is lounge not a good thing, you know? The answer is lounge is always good. Always good. That's right. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I got some lounge. Joey with a number says, what about all of Lantern's $1 million donations? But see, they don't really count, Joey, because we need Lantern to actually donate $1 million. If someone donated $1 million, that would be the best day of my life. I highly doubt that it'll ever happen, ever in my lifetime. But if someone ever did, I'd be eternally grateful. So yeah, because then I wouldn't have to work for quite a long time. If someone gave me $1 million, I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to take a break. Someone donated $1 million. I'm going to take a break from working for a little while, and I don't have to work because I just got $1 million. You know? But does Fears have $1 million? I do not have $1 million. That's why I work. So yeah. Yo! What's up, Larry? Good to see you. There it is. Lantern just donated another fake $1 million donation. Joey says another $1 million. Yeah, but Lantern, we need some real donations. You know, like how Museum just did. Which, by the way, I appreciate that $20 donation. So let's add it up. So he just gave me another $20. So Museum did donate $16.48. So let me just add this up. So $20 plus $16.48. No, hang on. $20 plus $16.48. $36.48. Oh, man, which puts Museum in the lead. Because Timmy had $30. So, Timmy, I'm sorry, you lost your title. Timmy is lost. So now, let me just scratch this out. So I'm going to scratch this out. So there it is. So now, Museum is first with $36.48. Timmy is in second place with $30. And then Visions, just like you said, you're still third place at $11, which is still pretty good, Visions. And I appreciate everybody's donations. I really do. I really do. Wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! You did not have to do that, Museum. So there it is. I crossed out that, and I got the new donation tally right here. So there we are. There we go. Let me just set this off to the side. Hell yeah! Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That's awesome. It's fucking great, man. Great. Oh, by the way, Larry, have you ever seen Buck Rodgers? Larry, Sean, my friend Sean at work just told me about it. I had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. We were at work a couple of days ago, because I bought it a couple of days ago, and I showed it to you guys on stream whenever I did my nerd haul. I looked at Sean, and he's like, Fears, you're kidding me, right? I was like, Sean, I have no idea what the fuck you're on about. I have no idea who the hell Buck Rodgers is. I said, was it made a long time ago? He goes, well, yeah. He goes, it was made in the 30s. Then they remade it in the 70s and 80s, which is this. So before I end the stream, I'm going to watch the trailer for this, and I'm going to watch the trailer for the 1930s version. Because apparently they made it in the 1930s too, and I don't know if they made a TV series. My friend Sean, they made a movie about Buck Rodgers in the 1930s, and I believe he goes to the 25th century in the 30s version. I don't know if they set him in the 80s like this. Because technically they started filming it in 1979, and then the series ended in 1981, but they set the character in 1987. Then something happens to his ship, and he gets whisked away to the 25th century, 500 years in the future, and he lands up in the future of 2491. So there we are. So yeah, Larry, I'm just saying, have you ever seen this? Let me know. Vision says, do you ever see those streamers that have leaderboards and stuff on screen? I've never seen that, Visions. I've never seen that. But I'm sure there's some streamers out there that probably get way bigger donations than me, you know. But see, I would never let it go to my head. Like, you know those people, Visions, that have leaderboards? They probably don't think. I would hope that they would thank their fans, but they may get like $20 donations like all the time. To me, a $20 donation is a big fucking deal because that's the most. Museum has gave the most so far. It was, what was it? $36 and some change? $36.48. That's the biggest donation I've ever got in my life. But like for those big streamers, Visions, they're like, oh yeah, $30, whatever. They take that for granted. Even if I had 1 million subs or 3 million subs or 10 million subs, I would never take any donation for granted. Because then your fans would be like, well, wow, Fears didn't even appreciate my donation. Like those big time streamers, I'm sure they say thank you, but you need to take good care of your fans because your fans are taking their time out to watch you. And I appreciate all my fans, and I never take my fans for granted. I never take any gift or any donation or anything you guys give me for granted, because if I did take it for granted, a few things would happen. The donations would stop. The gifts would stop. If you don't show appreciation, then all your fans are going to think you're a fucking dick, you know? So, Visions, if I ever got to that streaming platform, I don't know if I would ever have a board in the background because that just goes to the streamer's head. I would just read it off. I'd be like, oh shit, someone donated $1,000, you know? And I would do it exactly how I would do it right now, you know? I would give thanks. I would talk about it for a little while. And I would do that for every single donation. So let's say I had 1 million and someone, you know, did 30 donations in one stream. I would talk about all 30 donations because as a human being, that's what you should do. You know? You should give thanks to your audience, thanks to your fans, thanks for the donations and the gifts and the fan letters and all that stuff, because people went out of their way to do that. And if you have a leaderboard and a scoreboard and all that bullshit, I'm just like, well, they're not showing appreciation, you know? And it's like going to their heads like, oh, let's see who can like beat the scoreboard. Fears is an old-fashioned, I don't need some fucking scoreboard. You know, it's not a competition, you know? I'm just saying. I haven't seen it, Visions. I know what you're talking about, but you gotta take good care of your fans. I would never have a scoreboard because it's not a competition. I would just say, hey, it's not a competition, but hey, so far this person's in the lead. You know, thanks a lot for that donation, yada, 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 you know? And I would show appreciation for those donations every single time someone did a big donation or any donation. It doesn't even have to be a big donation. Like if Larry donated $1 right now, I would show appreciation. Because it doesn't matter whether someone donates 5 cents or $500. You always have to show appreciation. So yeah. That's right. Well, and she's pretty cute, Larry. Erin Gray is, where is she? Right here. Erin Gray. She's pretty cute. And later on, they started having her wear, like, sexy, like, skin-tight, like, spacesuits. And I don't know if her boobies were real or if she had a boob job. But she was looking pretty sexy as, like, Buck Rodgers, like, sidekick, like, in the show. She's pretty cute. So, yeah, dude. So, her real name is Kate Summers, but her character name is Erin Gray, I believe. Yeah. Her real name is Erin Gray, and her character's name is Colonel William Deering. Excuse me. I've only seen a couple episodes. And then Gil Gerard played Commander William Buck Rodgers. But I've been watching it so far, Larry. It's pretty good. I wish I would have waited, though, because I found them all on Amazon on Blu-ray, and it was pretty cheap. They were like on Amazon for like $30. And I was like, damn it, I should have waited and got it on Blu-ray. So, yeah. If they would have had it on 4K, I would have got it on 4K, but unfortunately, they don't make it on 4K, only on Blu-ray. That's okay, because I've got both. But, yeah. So, yeah. Yep. Let's see here. I don't know if I would get a tattoo, Larry. I'll show appreciation. I'll show appreciation. I don't know if I would... I don't know if I would get it tattooed, but I would show appreciation, my friend. But yeah. Vision says, I was just wondering. Yeah, I mean, I would just show appreciation, Visions. I wasn't trying to go on and on and on about the scoreboard, but I don't know. The scoreboard makes it seems like the streamers are not showing appreciation to their fans. I don't know. I think a scoreboard is too much. What's up, N4? I wouldn't need a scoreboard, you know. I would just say, hey, someone donated $500. Hey, somebody donated $1. Someone donated $2. Whatever the donation would be, I would just show appreciation for it. So, yeah. Oh, man. I'm getting tired. Let's see. But Museum is in first place. That he is, Visions. I just added it up. It's Museum first. Then it's Timmy. And then it's you. So Museum, Timmy, and Visions are in the third rankings. 1, 2, 3. So there we are. I gave more than Visions. He donated in Whopper money. Hey, listen, Larry. Whopper money is still money because I took that $7 and I did in fact get myself a Whopper and it was good. It was damn good. So Whopper money is still money, you know. And by the way, I got some lounge, man. I got some really good lounge. So there it is. So yeah. Oh, I don't know about that, Visions. I don't know if I would ever do that. Vision says, showing fears your boner is $10 enough. No. No. I don't want to see anyone's boner. Ugh. I'm good. 0 boners. I don't. No. No. I'm good on that. She played Kate Summers in Silver Spoons. Oh, okay. Is that what you meant, Larry? Yeah. So she played... Erin Gray played Colonel William Deering in this, but I've never seen Silver Spoons, so I'm going to have to look that up tonight before I end the stream and see what that's all about. I've never seen Silver Spoons. So, yeah. Oh, Larry, I don't doubt it. Larry says, I know 80s sitcoms better than anyone. Well, Larry, you're a little bit older than us, and you've probably watched a hell of a lot more TV and movies than I have. Because Fears is trying to catch up with his movie watching, and I'm here to catch up with my television watching. So, yeah. Sean also told me about another TV show. He goes, oh, Fears, if you like those futuristic movies and futuristic TV shows, Sean told me about, Larry, have you ever heard about this one? I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to watch the trailer tonight. He said, oh, Fears, if you love Buck Rodgers, you'll love something called Arc 2. I have no idea what Arc 2 is about. He's like, Fears, trust me, it's very futuristic. It's right up your alley. It takes place like in the 25th or the 26th century. He goes, I can't remember. He goes, you'll love it, Fears. So I'm like, all right. I said, I'll definitely look it up tonight, and I will react for the fans. So I'll put Silver Spoons. I'm going to react to it because I've never heard of Silver Spoons. I've never heard of Arc 2. So, yeah. But, Larry, have you ever heard of something called Arc 2? Never heard of it. It's a sci-fi futuristic television show. I have no idea what it's about. But Sean was like, Fears, I'm telling you. He goes, if you like this, which I do so far, I like it so far. The pilot movie, like I've said a million times, is fucking fantastic. He goes, trust me, Fears, if you like this, you'll like Arc 2. And I'm like, is it good? And he goes, let me put it this way, Fears. It's very futuristic. He goes, I wouldn't say Arc 2 is as good as this, but it's still good. And I said, is it a movie? Is it a TV show? He goes, I used to watch it with my brother. He goes, it was on NBC. He goes, it only had like 15 to 20 episodes. So I said, oh, so it only had one season. He goes, yeah, even though it only had one season, Fears, me and my brother really liked it, and we watched it all the time. And I was like, all right, fair enough. So, yeah. Oh, nice. Larry says, I guess Larry's at Wally World right now. He says, wearing Captain America here at Walmart. There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, yeah. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, is that what you said, Visions? I said that it's negative 10. Oh, it's negative 10. All right, hang on. Oh, you did. Excuse me. Yeah, you put a little negative sign. I did not see that, Vision. You said showing Fears your boner is negative $10, though. That is correct. I didn't see the little minus sign, Visions. My bad. I see it now. People want to be, thank yous aren't enough these days. I don't know about that, Enthor. If you really mean it, I'm kind of old school. If you really mean it and you show your fans you really mean it, I think a thank you and you show your appreciation, I think that's really good, you know? I don't know, the scoreboard thing, that just seems a little much, you know? But I kind of know what Visions is talking about, N4, but I've never really seen streamers do that. I've heard of streamers doing that, but I answered Visions' question. I've never actually seen it on YouTube. Visions, I'm sure people do that. So, I don't really, I'm kind of 50-50. I kind of know what Visions is talking about. Like, they keep a scoreboard and a tally of how many donations and who's winning and all that, which is fine. But until I saw it in action, I don't know if I would do it or not. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. I'm definitely not getting a tattoo, Visions. Definitely not getting a tattoo. Definitely not getting a tattoo. Let's see. I'm going to catch up with the fans, and then I'm going to watch the trailer, because Larry told me about Silver Spoons, and I've never heard of that sitcom. So I'm going to watch that real quick. And then I'll look up my friend's suggestion. I've never heard of Arc 2. But he said, Fears, I'm telling you, if you like Buck Rodgers, you'll love it. And I was like, I'll do a trailer reaction. Let's see if I can find it on YouTube. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Tinder Immortal? It smells like leather in here. Yeah, dude. I don't know why it would smell like leather because Fears is not wearing any leather, Tinder Immortal. Zero leather. So I don't know why. Maybe it smells like leather in your apartment or your house, but in here, it doesn't smell like anything. So, cheers to that. All right. Let's see here. It's a sitcom where let's see. The kid reminds me of you. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I've never seen Silver Spoons. Never even heard of it, Larry. Never heard of it. Fears, did you have an indoor train like Ricky? I didn't have an indoor train, but my grandpa Fears had an indoor train in his basement. That was my dad's at one time, and then once my dad didn't want it anymore, my dad gave it to my grandpa, and my grandpa kept up the model trains for a little bit, and eventually my grandpa lost interest, and then he boxed it all up. We still have it somewhere. It's in my mom's basement somewhere. But I never had an indoor train. But I got to play with my dad's indoor train and my grandpa's all the time. All right, so let's look up Silver Spoons. And then we'll move on. And then I got to watch that Arc 2 thing. All right, so Silver Spoons. Larry said it's a really good sitcom. I've never heard of it. Never. So here we go. Silver Spoons. Trailer. Well, if I can't find a trailer, Larry, I'll do like the TV opener, like the opening intro. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, I found Silver Spoons, the theme song. Let's see if I can find. Let's see if I can find an. I'll just do Silver Spoons Season 1 TV intro, like the opener. Silver Spoons Season 1 opening. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see here. Here we go. Silver Spoon's intro to the pilot. Okay, here we go. It's 1 minute and 5 seconds. All right, here we go.
Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons. Hoping to find
It's got this hilarious, like, fucking, like, 80s little tune and shit. I love it.
we're two of a kind. Make it a go, make it go together.
I'll be honest, Larry, I don't really look like this kid because when I was a kid, I didn't have blonde hair. I had brown hair. So I look nothing like this kid. Plus, this kid is a lot taller. And as we all know, Fears was very short as a kid. I was very short. But so far, the tune is a rockin'.
We're gonna find our way together, taking the time each day to learn all about those things you just can't buy. To the silver spoons together, you as a they gonna find our way. You and I.
So, from what I got of it, it's about a white family living in a mansion, and the father likes to play with model trains, and his son is like playing model trains with him. Okay. And then I guess their next door neighbor is black because a black guy came through the door like 3 or 4 times in the, in the intro. All right. Interesting. Interesting. I've never heard of that, Larry. I've never seen that until now. It looks interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, now let's find my friend said, Fears, if you like Buck Rodgers, you'll like this thing called Arc 2. I don't know what this is, but he says, Fears, I can't remember. Sean told me about it at work, and he said, Fears, it takes place in the 26th century or the 25th century. And I guess as they were making this in the 80s, they made Arc 2 around the time they made this, because this started filming in the 70s, 1979, and went all the way to 1980. So my friend thinks that Arc 2 came out like 81, 82-ish. So yeah. So I'll get back to the chat in a minute. And I'll find this thing called Arc 2. Again, I don't know what it's about. So, Arc 2. Let's see here. Well, actually, here, let me try to do some Wikipedia on it, because I don't know. My friend didn't tell me much about it. So, Arc 2 TV series. Oh, wow. This definitely does not look 80s. It looks late 70s. So actually, I think Arc 2 came before... Oh, yeah, 1976. So my friend Sean was wrong. Arc 2 came before Buck Rodgers, because Buck Rodgers started filming in 1979. Okay. It says, Arc 2 only had one season, 1976 sci-fi action-adventure TV show. And here, let me get some information on it. Let me go to the Wikipedia page. Arc 2 is an American live-action sci-fi action-adventure TV series aimed at young adults and young children. Had some adults in the series, but mainly focused on young people trying to fix the 25th century after a worldwide catastrophic experience devastates the earth, and they try to rebuild it with the six-wheeled vehicle named Arc 2. All right, very interesting. And then it says... the television show aired on CBS September 11th to December 18th, 1976, with reruns following through all the way till 1977 and 1978. Okay. So let's see. Let's get to the plot. It says, for millions of years, Earth was fertile and rich. Then, with population and waste began to take over the waste fields, civilization fell into ruins. By the 25th century, none of the old Earth has existed, and in the 25th century, old Earth is become new Earth. So it's the same Earth, I guess. They just call it new Earth. And then it says, only a handful of scientists and young people who have vowed to rebuild what has been destroyed go on an epic adventure, and their biggest achievement is that they create the Arc 2, a mobile storehouse of scientific knowledge, half home, half scientific laboratories, manned by a highly trained crew of young people and young scientists. Their mission to bring hope for a new future to mankind and to rebuild and replenish the earth and to fix what has been destroyed. I mean, it sounds like a pretty cool idea, but it only had a total of 15 episodes. But it sounds pretty cool. I've never heard of it until now. But that's what Wikipedia says. And let me see if I can find a picture of the Ark 2, because I don't really know what the Ark 2 looks like. Let me go to Google. Because it said it was a 6-wheeled vehicle. So six wheels. So it must be very long. I don't know what it looks like, but I will try to find a photo. So I'm just going to go to Google, Ark 2. I'll put vehicle and see what pops up. Vehicle. Well, if I could spell vehicle, hilarious. Vehicle, and then let me go to images. Oh, wow. Okay, so it kind of looks like, it looks very cool. So it's got 6 wheels, it's very long, it's very stretched out, and basically Wikipedia was right. It was, there's a schematic on Google. It was half laboratories and then kind of like half a camper, so where the scientists would live and sleep, and then the other half of the vehicle was a laboratory where they would do all their scientific experiments to try to replenish the Earth and refix the Earth. So it was very long. It's white. Ark 2 mobile laboratory vehicle. Wow. So whoever designed this, it looks very futuristic, very sci-fi. Looks very cool. Again, this seems like a very cool concept for a TV show. I wonder why it only lasted 15 episodes. Wow. It looks pretty cool. Well, I mean, it looks pretty cool for the 70s. And it looks it doesn't even look 70-ish. It looks very, like, futuristic. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. I wonder why this only lasted 15 episodes. I've never heard of it. I may have to check it out. I'm sold. I mean, the plot seems really cool. The plot seems really cool. You know, because of a lot of poor decisions, they've kind of let the Earth, like, go to, you know, shit in a handbag, and now they have to replenish the Earth and regrow crops and, like, fix all the toxic waste out of, like, the, out of the streams and rivers and lakes. And they do it with the Ark 2, motherfucker. So let's try and find a trailer, because now that I know what the vehicle looks like, let's see what the TV show looks like. All right, here we go. So, Ark 2 TV. I'll just do TV intro, see what pops up. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Ark 2 Season 1 opening and closing credits. Let's do that. Here we go. Ark 2 Season 1 opener. Well, it only had a Season 1 because it only had 15 episodes. But, alright, let's watch this. Let's see. It kind of gives a description. Ark 2, before, I guess in this YouTube video, they're giving a little bit of information before you watch the pilot. It says, aired September 11th, 1976, and the last episode was on December 18th, 1976. All right, good to know. Here we go.
For millions of years, Earth was fertile and rich. Then pollution and waste began to take their toll. Civilization fell into ruin. This is the world of the 25th century. Only a handful of scientists remain, men who have vowed to rebuild what has been destroyed. This is their achievement. Ark 2, a mobile storehouse of scientific knowledge, manned by a highly trained crew of young people. Their mission? To bring the hope of a new future to mankind.
So pretty much everything that I read on Wikipedia, they just said in the opening pilot of this TV intro. So yeah. So that's cool. It's cool. At least Wikipedia was up to date on their information.
Ark 2 log, entry number 1. I, Jonah,
Ruth, Samuel, and Adam are fully aware of the dangers we face as we venture into unknown, maybe even hostile areas. But we're determined to bring the promise of a new civilization to our people and our planet.
It looks pretty cool. And I gotta say, it's got a very cool, very futuristic vehicle. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Knight Rider with a futuristic car and a little bit of Airwolf, a little bit, you know. So that sucks that it only had 15 episodes. Sounds like a cool idea for a TV show. Pretty cool. It showed you how the Ark 2 was driving like through the terrain, and then it showed you the inside, like, and it was half laboratories, half like kind of like an RV, kind of like where they live and sleep and stuff and all that. Looked pretty cool. I've never heard of it, Sean. Sean told me to watch it last night. He was like, Fears, if you like Buck Rodgers, watch Ark 2. I was like, I'll give it a review. And I said, Sean, if I give it a thumbs up, I'll have to one day find it and watch it, all 15 episodes, and I will review it for the fans. So, Sean, I'm going to say it was a cool concept. It sucks it only had 15 episodes, but I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up, buddy. There we are. All right, let's get back to the chat. Let's see. What was the last thing I read? The last thing I read is... so he owned a toy factory, Larry. Oh, the guy in Silver Spoons. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense because in the pilot season 1 intro that I just watched a few minutes ago, it was him and his son playing with a model train, and he had a model train hat on. So that makes sense. Makes sense. So yeah. Larry says, "Can you do the Carlton dance?" I've seen the Carlton dance, Larry. I don't think Fears has ever attempted to do the Carlton dance. Mine wouldn't be as epic as actually the guy doing it, you know. But I love The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's another good sitcom. Very good, my friend. Very good. Very, very, very good. Well, I'm tired. We've already been going 2 hours, and I only got through one topic. So I'll try to do all the other topics tomorrow, my friends. Because I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I need to get something to eat. And I want to get back to a couple more episodes of this. Because so far, the pilot movie was fantastic. Episode 2 was really good. Episode 3 was kind of boring. And episode 4, I'm right in the middle of episode 4. Episode 4 so far is not too bad. So yeah. So I think we're going to end it there. And whatever I didn't get to tonight, I will get to tomorrow, my friends. And I'm going to watch a little bit more episodes of this. And I'm going to watch Stephen King's The Stand tonight. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. So, actually, I should watch the trailer for this, and then I'll end it, because I've never even seen the trailer. Visions, have you ever seen Stephen King's The Stand? I've never even heard of it. When I was grocery shopping the other day and I was buying stuff for the community food drive, which, by the way, guys, I dropped off the food this morning. I don't know if I told you guys that. I may have told you guys that at the beginning of the stream. I can't remember. But right before I went to sleep, I was still in my Spirit Halloween shirt. So whenever I edit, just know that Fears came home from work. Before I took a nap and a shower, because I went to work last night in the Spirit Halloween shirt, got home. I thought, all right, before I go to bed, I'll just I'll go get an Egg McMuffin for breakfast, and I grabbed the camera, and I dropped off the all the food at the community food drive. Then I went home, ate my Egg McMuffin, then took a shower, and then I went to sleep. And then there you are. So, yeah. So I dropped off all the food. They said thank you. I had 3 bags worth of food because I got 2 of everything. The only thing I didn't get was I didn't get a turkey because when I talked to the community food drive people, they were like, we already have well over 150 turkeys. We don't need any more. They said focus on getting more of the other foods on the item. I filmed myself getting all the food, so that will be in a future vlog, my friends. So, yeah. All right, well, let's watch the trailer for The Stand. I can't wait to watch this tonight. I'm very excited. So, yeah. Ugh. Lantern stream, we need you, Fears. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there, because Vision said it's going to be real late. I'll try to come in a little bit. I don't have to go to work, Larry, until 4 o'clock. So, I don't know if I'll be there the whole time, but I'll be there for a little bit. I'll be there. Is Lantern streaming right now? Hang on. Is he? Let me go to Lantern's channel. Lantern, are you streaming? No, he hasn't streamed yet. But Lantern, I am impressed. I am impressed by your views. So he did his very first stream that he kept up 13 days ago, and it was 7 hours, and it's at 154 views. Then he did his second stream that he kept up, 196 views, and that was 12 days ago. And then 5 days ago, it was me, Larry, Visions, and Lantern in there, and 172 views. Lantern, it's going pretty fucking nuts with the views, my friend. That's impressive. I don't think any of my streams, besides the video game streams have gotten up into the hundreds. But a normal stream like this, I'm lucky if I get anywhere from 80 to about 100 views. So yeah, the normal streams, Lantern, I get about 80 to 90 views, somewhere in there. The video game streams always do good. I get like 150 views, 180, 200, somewhere in there. So I'll be there. I don't know if I'll be there the entire time, Larry, but I'll be there. I will definitely be there, buddy. I'm going to be tired, though. So I'm going to catch a little nap, and then I hope Lantern will stream later. Lantern's probably waiting until I get done. So I haven't heard Vision's comment in a while, so he probably went off, because he said he was going to the movies with his lady. So Visions, have fun with you and Mrs. Visions. Have fun with whatever movie you're going. I think he left because I asked him twice what movie he was going to see, and I didn't get a response. So he's probably already at the movies. So yeah. But Vision said he'll be back for the stream. So hell yeah. So it'll be Larry. It'll be the 3 Musketeers, me, you, and Visions, with Lord Lantern later on. Later on. So I'll try to get to this tonight. If I don't get it, if I don't get to it tonight, I will get to it tomorrow. Because I'm not missing Lantern's stream. I'll come in there for a little while. But let's watch this. Let's watch this because I've never even seen the trailer. And then I'm going to end it. Okay, here we go. So, Stephen King's The Stand. And let me get the trailer. Again, I've never heard of it. I've never seen it until now. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, I like Stephen King movies. I'll watch that. So yeah. So The Stand trailer. Okay, so they made it in 1994. Oh, and then they did a remake of it. Oh. Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Wow, wow. And they made a television show out of it. And it had, it said, The Stand, Paramount Plus, Season 1, 9 episodes. Damn. All right, well, let's watch the original trailer because Fear's got the original movie. So, here we go. Stephen King's The Stand movie, 1994. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm excited. I'm excited. I've never seen this ever. And listen, Stephen King is the fucking man. He's the fucking man. He never seems to disappoint with his books or his movies. So, here we go.
The master of suspense comes his all-time bestseller.
Containment breach! We've had a major containment breach! Use the manual gate override, Champion! Do it now! Champion! You'll have to close the gate!
Okay.
A deadly virus released by a government mistake. A frantic military willing to stop at nothing to cover up the terrible truth.
Oh, wow. So, a virus is unleashed, and then the government, it kills a lot of people, and then the government has to come in and kind of shut everybody up. That's what I've got so far. All right, off to a good start.
So-called super flu does not exist.
What did you do? What did you do? As the plague sweeps out of control, a nation erupts, society crumbles, the end is here.
The monster's here! The doctor is here!
Now, all that remains, the demon, the prophet, and those chosen to survive.
Oh, wow.
Drawn by dreams of an old woman,
Be coming along to see me, won't you, Larry?
the chosen ones stream to Colorado to find their dreams are real.
Help us to be true, dear Lord.
Wow.
Help us to stand.
So the government, people losing their minds, imaginary, old women in a field, and they're imagining this, and then the virus takes over, kills a lot of people, the government trying to do a cover-up. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. So far, so good. So far, so good.
In Las Vegas, an army of darkness assembles, controlled by dreams of their leader, Randall Flagg. Go for it.
Do it, Harold, do it. It's time to make your stand.
Oh, wow.
The ultimate stand against the forces of evil.
There's a lot of shit going on. Then people are losing their minds in Las Vegas with a cult. Oh. Wow.
Molly Ringwald, Rob Lowe, Laura San Giacomo, Gary...
Oh, wow. Rob Lowe's in this. That's awesome. And then what's his name? Gary, what is it?
Kareem...
Gary East, that guy that played Lieutenant Dan out of Forrest Gump. He's in this. Oh, wow.
Abdul-Jabbar, Ruby Dee, and Jamie Sheridan. Stephen King's The Stand.
That's awesome. It looks good. Again, I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I cannot wait to watch it. So, looks like I'm in for quite a watch, my friends. All right. So, tonight, a little Buck Rodgers, a couple more episodes, and then The Stand. Because, again, there's only 2 seasons. I'm going to try to finish all of this before I have to go on my trip to go visit my family in a couple of weeks. So, there we are. Oh, yeah. Well, The Stand looked pretty good from what I saw from the trailer. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up, so I cannot wait to watch it, review it for you guys. All right, well, I got to end this because Lantern said he's waiting for me to end my stream so he can start his stream, so I don't want to take too long. All right, well, be sure to check out Lantern's stream coming up pretty soon, and you'll see Lord Vision's there. I'll be there. Larry will be there. Oh, yeah. Larry, I agree. Larry says farting and drawing pays off. I agree, because, man, Lantern is Getting tons of views, my friends. All right. Well, that'll about sum it up for tonight. Cheers to the fans. Again, big shout out to Museum with that $20 donation. Museum, my hat's off to you, buddy. I really appreciate that. Museum, you did not have to do that. I really appreciate that, my friend. Hells yes. Hells yes. All right. I'll try to get to the other topics that I didn't get to tonight, tomorrow. All right, guys. Well, I'm taking off, but Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep donating, keep showing the support. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Fears Vlogs on YouTube, FearsMan26 on the old TikTok, FearsMan26 on the old Instagram. Follow Mr. Lantern at Mr. Lantern on YouTube. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. Also follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow Immortal, Mrs. Immortal, Tinder Immortal on Twitch. And last but certainly not least, follow Cameo Man 2021, his first channel, and follow my friend Randall's second channel at the Mayor of Magic. All right, you guys, this is Fears signing off. Peace, deuces, and I'll see you guys later.